Hello everyone, I'm back with a great review of a new piece of equipment I've been waiting for a long time. Now the first one I ordered disappeared into mid-air in the post office. I don't know where it went. Some people say that it was missing, they said it was delivered and it wasn't, and had a bit of a time to convince eBay that it wasn't delivered. Eventually they believed me and eventually got my money back. And it was quite a while before I had the courage to do it one more time. So let's have a look at what I have bought and finally got in my hands. Oh, it's really good. Are you ready? Take a look at this. Okay, this is what I bought. The Denon Sc Live 4. Big, isn't it? I've wanted one of these for a long time. So welcome to the DJ Sc Live from Denon. Probably the ultimate standalone DJ system. The only standalone 4-channel mixer. Let's take a closer look and I'll tell you why I bought this as well. Checking out the Denon DJ Sc Live 4, a 4-channel standalone mixer with built-in speakers, Wi-Fi streaming and no laptop needed. Sounds perfect, right? But is it actually worth the money? Especially for mobile DJs, wedding DJ setups and being a home DJ in the bedroom. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Okay, straight out of the box, it feels like a proper piece of kit. The layout is very club styly and all the effects are here, so there'll be no problem if you're coming from a Pioneer. It's very similar to the top of the range Denon DJ gear. You feel at home with it if you're a DJ user in a club too. So what a great layout. There's 4 channels, 4 separate channels, which is good. You don't have to press a button to change on 2 channels. Twin jog wheels. Jog wheels are very smooth and very good. And when I turn it on, you will see the display. There's 2 of those. And then we have a central touch screen. Compared to my Denon Prime 2, this seems a little bit more lightweight. It's plastic, but it's very robust plastic. It doesn't seem to be cheap. And there's a slight difference. This is smooth where the mixing desk is, and this is sort of textured slightly. I don't know if you can see that or it comes out on camera. Slightly textured, and a good long key range there for pitch bend. Very good. There's your buttons for decks 2 and 4, and decks 1 and 3 are here. So why have I bought a 4-deck mixer? Well, let's find out, shall we? So first things first, let's put a memory card in there. Takes a memory card. It takes external hard drive and also use Wi-Fi. But I don't rely on Wi-Fi, but I'll tell you what I do use Wi-Fi for and how it works. So we've got my music on there using the Engine DJ software. He's pretty good and it all goes onto there quite easily. So let's turn it on, shall we? It's really pretty when it turns on. We are on engine 503 now. There's been a lot of hearsay about problems with the latest updates, but I'm going to test it later because I've got an 8-hour gig and I'm going to take this along with me and see if it works. But it looks like it might need another update before I go. So it's just turning on. It takes a while to turn on. It's got to think of everything. Okay, so it's telling me to update now. So with nervous fingers pointing, because there's been a lot of controversy about these updates, I'm going to update it. and then we're going to see if it works long term, 8 hours without any problems. If there's any problems, I will take my Denon Prime 2 with me as backup. So let's see what happens when I press update. Now, because I've got Wi-Fi on, it will do that. It's just updating now. You can see in the corner it's sort of downloading a little circle right there. So we do not touch anything, and we do not switch the machine off. And while it's downloading, engine 5.03. Sorry, 5.04. It was 3. There's been 1 or 2 problems with 3, so they've instantly changed it to try and solve the problems. Now, Denon DJ have had quite a reputation for the updates just lately, so always a bit of a worry when they ask for an update. A lot of things like sound drops and things like that. So we'll see how things go. Now I'm going to just put everything in there, and while that's downloading, I'll explain why I bought a 4-channel mixer. Now obviously I like to do mashups, so we'll be playing with that, but the main reason is I will use main 1 and 2 for my usual stuff, but I can put on the separate channel happy birthday ready for a surprise coming in, or I could put the wedding first dance on there, so I don't have to worry about that. So I can put the wedding first dance on there, and then the other channel I can put what you're going to go into after the first dance, so I don't have to worry about getting things ready. Okay, so it's telling me now that select OK to update your engine, and it will reboot. With a nervous finger I press OK, and here we go, it's updating. We do not touch anything. Please do not power off, it says. So don't worry about your updates, just leave it to do what it needs to do. It will tell you if something is wrong, and you just have to be patient. And I think that's where most people go wrong, to be honest. They're not patient enough, and they're waiting for quite a long time on that screen. So let's see if it updates, shall we? And that should be a while, so we'll come back to it. Okay, it's telling me now it's updated to 505. 504, you idiot. Fingers crossed. So there has been a lot of people saying that it's been killing their machines. But I haven't had this long and I don't want it to break already. But it is good to keep up to date. Hopefully it will come on. Success, we are up to date. We are now on the latest update. As you can see, we have information on the jog wheels. That's a little bit of a difference from the SC Live 2 to the SC Live 4. That's why I bought this one. There wasn't a lot of price difference either, to be honest. This is a really big mixer, but I don't think it's much bigger than the Prime 2, which I'm going to look into. We'll do a comparison in a later video. So let's see then. The big feature of this one is, and most Denon DJ stuff these days, is the Wi-Fi. So if I click the Wi-Fi, we are now on. We are connected to my home Wi-Fi. Then if I'm at a gig, I connect it to a hotspot on my phone if the Wi-Fi isn't very good in the venue. Never rely on Wi-Fi though. I only use Wi-Fi and my Tidal. Okay, I use Tidal to collect my requests that are, you know, not what I have. I have a hard drive plugged in. I have a memory card plugged in, which you saw me do earlier, and I also have a USB stick with the latest stuff on there, with stems, which I'll come to in a later video. It's got some good effects on there. I will try and play you some, but this is running Tidal at the moment, and it's great for your you know, just type in what you want and you'll get your latest tracks or whatever people have requested. So that's the great thing for Wi-Fi. Never rely on Wi-Fi. Always have your stuff downloaded properly and analysed properly with Denon DJ, Engine DJ, and a good SSD hard drive or a decent internal memory card. The only difference I don't like about this, which would have been great, is you could have put an internal hard drive into this. Would have been marvellous, just like the Prime 2, but unfortunately they don't do that anymore. I guess it's just price cutting, but it still just works just as well plugging in my hard drive, and I must admit it's easier to update music when the hard drive is just plugged in. It's still also as well good for engine lighting, so we go to menu, we can go to lighting, and we have engine lighting, which you can use some great lighting skills, but you have to buy the controller from a reputable dealer and pay a monthly subscription. But you can buy some controlling lights from Philips, which will work with this machine. Okay, so we're going back to the machine and let's load a song on. So I'll go to my source and I'll go to my hard drive. Here's my hard drive. If you look here, we have Stems. Now Stems is a great thing. It costs £10, just a one-off payment for Denon DJ, and it's very, very good. It's not perfect, but it's good for just for playing around. So let's put a bit of speakers on. I will put that on a loop, and these are the speaker sounds, which ain't bad really for when you're playing at home. Yeah, they've got some good effects. So that's what you can do. We can have noise just on there, echo, and echo away. It's called wash, but it's more of an echo away. And then we have some great stuff on here, just like a club style effect. So we put it on once because that's what's playing, and we can turn this dial here to find out what we need. So we get a great thing on screen. Let's have some let's have a recycler and see what that sounds like. So you press the button. Really good, instant. I like it. And then we come into the this is what controls the stems, so I can take the beat away. Yeah, and move back, or just the vocals. More on stems later in a different video. So last minute request is a game changer and a big godsend to DJs all over. So that's great for Wi-Fi, and it's good, strong, Tidal. You can use Amazon Music, and I do believe it uses Sony Music. But don't quote me on that because I've never used Apple Music or Apple Play or whatever it is. There is a subscription for all those. The one I use is Tidal. It costs me £20 a month, and that allows me to broadcast from here. You can't record it, but it does have a big help. There's a couple of times I've had a foreign language gig, and it's come in handy for like French music, German music, and Polish music. And if you're doing a proper Irish night, it's just a godsend to have stuff like that. But don't rely on your Wi-Fi and Tidal all the time. You can at home. When I broadcast on Mixcloud, when I do my Mixcloud show, I can have Wi-Fi on all the time, and I know it's going to be okay. But when you're doing a gig, you need a good solid signal. Every time I've used hotspot from my phone, it's worked well, just for the odd one or two requests. I don't use it all night, just for those requests. So that's Wi-Fi, a godsend for any DJ who really needs that request that you haven't got. So let's talk about those built-in speakers, shall we? They're pretty good for practice, handy for small gigs and testing. Can be good enough for a monitor actually when you're in the booth. it sounds pretty good. When you're not in a massive club, I don't think it would work. But this machine does have booth out. So with the speakers off, you've got a booth output at the back, and you can control the booth from there. Also as well, we've got a auxiliary in, which can be a microphone or a auxiliary in, which is quite handy. You can put your phone in there if you've got an emergency and you need to put a song on there. Also, it's doubles as a microphone. I never use microphones on these. I have a separate a little mixer here with a microphone plugged in there, and obviously the music going separate out there, so we have a good control of our sound system in the main house. Okay, let's have a go at this 4-channel mixer. Michael Jackson on. Now this is 3, as you can see. 1 is in the middle. Brought 1 in. You ready? There you go, that's all I'm playing for copyright reasons. But if you want to see more, let me know in the comments and I will do a little mashup right here on YouTube. Okay, so this is the honest opinion. Let's look at the downsizes of this Denon DJ Sc Live 4. There's not many. I can cope, but let's see what people have been saying. So first off, which I tend to agree, the screen is a little bit small if you're doing a 4-deck mixing. You can change the view to 4 decks showing at the same time, but I don't do that at the moment. But when I do a mashup, I do. If you want to see that in a future video of how to set up a 4 mashup scene, let me know in the comments. I'll go into more detail in this machine in another video if I get enough comments. Also as well, the build is more plasticky, as I said before, than the Prime series, but it's still pretty strong and rugged. I've got a good case to go with it, and that is a must. You must have a strong case to go with it and keep it nice and safe and secure. Never leave it in a damp place either. Bring it inside, look after it, keep it nice and cool. Also as well, it's not a huge price gap between the higher end DJ gear. Now I bought this second hand. It was around £650, which I thought was a great deal. Big risk once again, because I said I did the same with another one and it went missing. Nobody seems to know where it's gone. Even Denon DJ have zapped it. The one that I first bought, they zapped it so nobody could go on Wi-Fi and update it or use any of the Wi-Fi connections. So whoever's taken it, we feel it might be the shop that takes in parcels, but we cannot prove that. But it seems to have stopped at the shop and not moved on the tracking system and not been put on the tracking system. But hey ho, that one went and this one arrived. Pretty good, Nick. There's only 1 or 2 bits I can see on this. There's this bit here that's a bit of a groove. Obviously somebody's had the fingernail in there, but other than that, this is a great find. So if you find one and you feel as though you can buy it, I would buy it at a good price of £600. But if you want to buy them new, I would recommend going to a Prime if you want more of the serious DJing stuff and you're more club style. This is a great thing for playing at home or having as a mobile DJ for a wedding DJ, especially when you can have things ready on the other channels. And I fully recommend you get a good hardcover for it. This one is by udggear.com is where you get this one from. Very good, custom made to fit the Sc Live 4, and that goes into my hard bag, which is over there for transporting, but mainly I'm going to leave it in here for now, so I'm going to use it for mixing on Mixcloud. So my final verdict on the Denon DJ Sc Live 4. I love it. It's loads of features for the price, a true standalone freedom with 4 separate channels, and built-in modern DJ Wi-Fi for streaming and for those crucial requests. Also as well, it's not quite a flagship feel, but for me it's strong enough, and if you look after it enough, it should be okay for the average mobile DJ and wedding DJ. The screen could be a little bit bigger for when you're mashing up, but I don't mash up that too much, so I mainly use 2 channels. I'll have the 2 channels spare for them crucial first dances or surprise songs when they're coming into the room. Overall, if you want a flexible all-in-one DJ system from Denon DJ Sc Live 4, I don't think you can go wrong for the money, the price and the features. I'm going to enjoy playing with this. So let's go and see if it lasts for 8 hours on the new update. Wish me luck, or this review might be worth nothing.
Afternoon, folks. Welcome to Ellie's birthday party. Yeah, there's a few more coming later on. My name is Jimmy. Let's introduce myself. Looking after the music tonight. If there's anything you want me to play for the singing, I'll try my best to get it for you. Got a great list of clubland and bands later on.
So there you go, my review of the Sc Live 4 from Denon DJ. What a great piece of kit. It did freeze for about 3 seconds, but I think it was just a hard drive must have been getting warm or something as it was loading up a file, but it came straight back into it. Phew, it was brilliant. So it lasted till 11 o'clock from 4 PM, which I think is pretty good, well reliable. Thank goodness for that update, working well. So anybody who's got anything worrying about the updates, don't worry, as long as you do it right. Any comments will be grateful about the updates or anything to do with Denon DJ, and I'll see you in my next gig. I've got 500 subscribers now. I'd like to thank you for that, and I'll see you on my next one. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye for now.